if I had to again take a position on it, I'm gonna take the brand name, which is Bitcoin. I'm going to assume that it's the wrong price for the possibilities that it has. And I'm going to assume that the path forward from here is north.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel. I've got some bullish news to share with you. Before we go further, we are closely approaching 50,000 subscribers. So please hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, Bitcoin's RSI is looking very strong right now. It's around a 75, and we are of course waiting for it to head towards 95 and to 100 because that would be the height of the bull market. So the RSI is a relative strength index, and this is of course a technical analysis metric. Now, we don't only look at technical analysis, we look at the demand from institutional investors, the macroeconomic issues that are happening that could impact the market, right? There's a variety of things you want to look at. You want to look at the market holistically so you're more informed or well informed as an investor. And of course, this time around, I tweeted about it. Yeah, I think it was last night. Yeah, last night. It's kind of crazy how Bitcoin at 19,000 almost seems boring, right? The market's moving sideways. It's like, what's going on? We're waiting for 30,000, right? But remember, in 2017, this price point was at the height of the euphoric phase, right? At the top. And it was like, wow. And it only lasted for like a day. And that was the height of the bull run, right? So this time around, Bitcoin is holding $19,000 as a support level and moving sideways. That is very bullish, guys, and very healthy. So imagine, back in 2017, maybe 3,000 or 5,000 was a support level. And look how far up we went, right? This time around, 19,000 is a support level. My goodness. And you're seeing record-breaking demand from the Wall Street investors, the hedge funds, the institutional wealthy folks. Here's an article published by Bloomberg titled, FOMO Among Big Investors May Support Bitcoin's Polarizing Rally. And Michael Sonnenschein of Grayscale, which has been seeing record-breaking demand, tweeted, the financial industry was something of a curious onlooker during Bitcoin's furious retail-led rally past 19,000 in 2017. There are signs the sector is playing more of a role in cryptocurrency's latest surge. So he's absolutely right. The likes of your Paul Tudor Jones are here, who just this past week in an interview with Yahoo Finance said, Bitcoin crypto is a rocket ship that's ready to take off and it's headed north, right? So this is very bullish, and we see the likes of Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy CEO. The company's been putting so much money into Bitcoin. Just this week, bought $50 million in Bitcoin. They bought $2,574 in Bitcoin, and at an average price of $19,427. Some people may call this crazy, like, dude, you're buying the top. But this cycle around, it is not the top, right? That's what people are missing. That was maybe the top in 2017, but different timeline here, right? Because we had a Bitcoin halving, less supply being put out into the market. You have record-breaking demand from institutional investors. There's excessive money printing, more than what was taking place in the years before, right? So there's a lot of different factors, guys, and we are seeing the asset class mature here. We're seeing record-breaking demand. And another article I want to talk to you guys about, Coinbase, Genesis, and BitGo are all talking to Wall Street's biggest banks about crypto custody. They all want to get be the first movers to custody the crypto for all those Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanleys and JP Morgans, right? Because they know what's coming. The first mover advantage is going to get a lot of the business. So crypto's prime brokers are expanding their businesses as more traditional investors eye crypto. Firms like BitGo, Coinbase, and Genesis Global are courting publicly traded companies, macro funds, and fintech firms with their services. They're also having conversation with Wall Street's large banks. Everybody's coming, guys. That's why this week you saw the S&P, right? We reported on it on this channel. The S&P will be launching a crypto index in 2021. The NASDAQ has already done it. Who is this for? It's not for you and me. This is for the big boys. This is the data they're going to pull in, clean it up, provide all types of analytics, tracking, reporting, and the white glove service is coming. And that's why Coinbase and all these folks are trying to compete here and get in as early as possible to grab up the business. All the big players are coming, guys. And something I want to play a clip here, and just as a reminder, Brian Brooks, head of the OCC, a government official, the man who gave the green light for the banks to custody crypto in the United States, said crypto regulations are coming in 6 to 8 weeks. It's going to be positive. He said it's not going to be negative, given the rumors. And he said there's going to be no ban on Bitcoin. Let me play it for you as a reminder.
Former boss at Coinbase, the CEO, Brian Armstrong, sent out last week. And he said that the Treasury could be, quote, planning to rush out some new regulation regarding self-hosted crypto wallets before the end of the term. Is that true?
Yeah, look, Melissa, rumors abound in Bitcoin more than almost any other place. What I would tell you is we're very focused on getting this right. We're very focused on not killing this. And it's equally important that we develop the networks behind Bitcoin and other cryptos as it is that we prevent money laundering and terrorism financing. So believe me, there's a balance here and it's going to work for everybody.
So that's neither a yes or no answer to that. Should we be expecting some new regulations by the end of the Trump term?
I think you're going to see a lot of good news for crypto by the end of the Trump term. Some of it's going to have to do with banks connecting to blockchain. Some of it's going to be more clarity around the nature of these assets. So believe me, there's going to be very positive messages coming out. At the same time, it's a dangerous world out there. We have to be honest about that. But nobody's going to ban Bitcoin. Nobody's going to ban some of these transmission technologies. I think it's going to be a lot less bad than people worry about.
There you have it, folks. It's going to be positive. No ban on Bitcoin. They're not trying to kill this market. Of course. That's why all the big players are here. Everybody, all the big billionaires and millionaires are putting their cards on the table now, right? You're seeing the Paul Tudor Joneses, the Stanley Druckenmiller, I forgot, Bill Miller, the other guy, and Chamath Palihapitiya, and all. I could go down the list, right? I think you guys all know the big names, but they're all here. We know Fidelity came here a while ago, obviously Backed, which is powered by the parent company of the New York Stock Exchange. So it's all coming together. The regulations will dovetail with, the institutional investment FOMO. And you and I, once again, guys, are on the side of smart money. We've been here through the hard bear market. We've accumulated and we're waiting for the new all-time highs. And of course, as I always say, have a plan. Know what you're doing. Are you cashing out? Are you holding on to it? Are you going to put it into a BlockFi and earn interest? You got to have a plan, right? I've shared that in my crypto cash out video. And for some of you have always, well, I should say, I see some of you comment or tweet at me saying, hey, why would you want to cash out? I'm not cashing out all, and I'm cashing out not to have the fiat sit in my bank account. I'm going to use the money. For example, if you've been a subscriber to this channel, I've stated my goal is to be debt free. I'm going to pay off my mortgages and I'm going to pay off my cars, right? Things like that. So I'm not sitting on the fiat to have it go to waste or whatever, deflate. And I'm not cashing out all. I have short-term goals where I'm going to cash out, take some money, take profits, and I'm holding the rest long-term. Like there's going to be some Bitcoin. I've said it before. I'm handing down to my daughter on a ledger, Nano S or X, right? So I have a plan, guys, and I hope you have a plan too. And you're looking at, okay, how much money am I going to take at this price point, and so on and so forth. If you don't have a plan, take a look at my crypto cash out plan video. Now, finally, guys, speaking of regulations, one of Pakistan's 4 provinces urges federal government to legalize crypto. The draft resolution reportedly notes that digital currencies are likely to replace paper currencies in the future. Crypto is a global movement. That's what I love about it. And that's why I've said it's going to be the biggest, the largest, the greatest asset class ever. And I'm not saying that as hyperbole or because I'm in it, right? As if I have some sort of bias. But when you look at what is about to take place, the governments are building their digital currencies, or CBDCs. There's crypto and digital assets already here, and you're going to see tokenization of commodities and securities, stocks, real estate, cars, whatever it is. Tokenization is about to happen, and all of that's going to fall under the umbrella of crypto. And guess what? There's no jurisdiction here. You can jump into Bitcoin from any place on the planet. That's what's so unique. There was never anything like this before, guys. with certain stocks you're not able to invest in, you're not able to do certain things if you're in Hong Kong versus the United States, right? Different stock markets and things along those lines. Crypto is a global asset class. It is not unique to any country. It is not, originated from any country per se, right? And that's what's amazing. You could have $5 in your bank account. If you take $1 and buy Bitcoin, you're part of the asset class, right? You're part of the market. And I obviously that's not a great example, but I'm just saying, right? You could be anybody. You have an internet connection. You can hop into this. That's what's amazing about it, and why the potential upside of the prices is so lucrative here. I mean, my goodness, these are going to be the old, or I should say the lows of the past, right? When people are going to wish like, man, I wish I bought more at 19,000, right? Because we are headed to $100,000 Bitcoin, guys. Bullish times ahead. What do you guys think about this? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.